Hi, everybody. It's Stefan Wallenberg with Bram Kleis again. Now we're going to talk a little bit about air source heat pumps and ground source heat pumps. So a heat pump is really just kind of an air conditioner, right?
Yep, exactly the same technology, except much more efficient.
Right. So if you've ever walked past an air conditioner outside on a hot summer day and you feel that really, really hot air coming off it, basically what we're talking about is kind of taking that, turning it 180 degrees and putting it back in your window so you can get heat even when it's cold outside.
Right. It's exactly the same technology. It's, for that matter, also the same technology as your fridge at home. It uses an outdoor unit and an indoor unit, and the two are connected. In the case of air source heat pumps, a lot of people know mini-split, ductless air source heat pumps, which means that you only need a small copper pipe to go through the wall to connect the outdoor with the indoor unit. It's very efficient. We really want to push the ones that are so efficient that they can heat your home through the winter, even in New England in the cold winters that we've had recently. Keep on working. Ground source heat pumps are essentially the same technology, but instead of pulling from the air, they pull from the underground. So you have wells drilled quite deep, a couple of 100 feet, and they use the underground, either groundwater or a ground-coupled heat exchanger, and use that to heat your home in the winter and to cool your home in the summer. And that's one of the great attractions to this technology. It can do both heating and cooling much more efficiently than traditional heating technologies and cooling technologies. And people, from what we hear, very much appreciate that. Also dehumidification, something that you wouldn't think of immediately, but the dehumidification aspect of air source heat pumps is apparently something that people really appreciate.
Great. So does it cost a lot to run these systems, or what should people look for there?
Yeah, so the thing to know is that they run on electricity. So if you had electric resistance before, you're going to see a dramatic drop in your electricity rate.
Much more efficient than electric
resistance.
resistance.
Much more efficient than electric resistance. 2 to 3 times more efficient for air source heat pumps.
Wow.
3 to 4 times more efficient for ground source heat pumps. If you didn't have electric resistance, if you're on oil or on propane, you're going to see your electricity bill go up, because now all of a sudden you've got this electric heating system in your home. You're going to see your electric bill go up. But compared to what you were paying before for oil and propane, that's still going to be more cost effective. Air source heat pumps especially, because compared to ground source heat pumps, they're much more, they're not as expensive to install, are a very attractive option. Even if you have the right configuration for your home, can be more cost effective than natural gas. Ground source heat pumps are quite, from all the options that we're talking about, that's the most expensive one to install. And you have to have the right soil conditions, etc. So they're really a good option if you're building a new home, you want cooling, and you have the space for it. You want to have quite a tight home, a well-insulated home,
right.
To make sure that you don't have to overbuild your ground source heat pump. But if it works for you, it's awesome technology. It works really well, and something to look at for sure.
Cool. And one of the ways that you can kind of keep your electric costs in line, in control, is by installing solar at the same time. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in our next video. So if you're interested in solar PV, solar photovoltaics, watch the next video. We'll talk a little bit more about it there. Thanks.